Everyone knows how complicated it is to have a relationship with a member of the Kardashian family, so it is best to think twice before getting yourself into such a mess. It is even said that there is a Kardashian curse, and Kris Humphries might have been a victim of that. Is that the case, or did he do it for the money, or even for the fame? 8 years after the 72-day marriage between Kim and Kris, the NBA player has revealed his side of the story, so stay with Curious Sips to find out if Kris is still in love with Kim or not. For those who don't know who Kris Humphries is, he's an okay basketball player in the NBA who is currently playing for the Atlanta Hawks. Interestingly enough, in the beginning, Kris was supposed to be a young promise of the US swimming team. Did you know at the age of 10 years, he managed to surpass the incomparable Michael Phelps in the 50-meter butterfly? Kris Humphries was such a good swimmer that in 2003, he made the following statement in People magazine: "I was so good at a young age that I got a little burnt out. It's hard to stay focused on something when you have a ton of success at a young age, so I picked up basketball a little later and rolled with that." But the life of Kris Humphries completely changed after deciding to marry Kim Kardashian. Their wedding was held on August 20th of 2011, only after 10 months of a relationship. But the chemistry did not seem to work between the two, and only 72 days later, on October 31st of 2011, Kim Kardashian decided to file for divorce. Despite all of this, the real problem showed up when they went for separation. The divorce process was so long and hard, lasting up to 536 days. There was even rumors suggesting that the scene where Kim was proposed to was recorded a second time because Kris Jenner did not like their reaction. And of course, Kris Humphries was harshly criticized by fans of the Kardashians and was accused of being immature and rude. After all, the divorce was finalized with no money for both sides. Kim spoke of the marriage a few years later in an interview with the American magazine The Hollywood Reporter. She stated, "My friends told me I just had cold feet, but even the producer said, 'You don't seem happy. You don't have to go through with this.' The night before, my mom pulled me aside off camera and was like, 'This isn't for you. Why don't you go away and I'll handle it?' I felt like if I pulled out now, everyone's going to think I just did it for the show." Then afterward, people were saying, "You have to stay married for a year," but I physically could not do it. "When I made the decision to divorce, everyone said it was made up for the show. Everyone really wanted to take me down." She was not the only person who talked about the marriage that was labeled a fraud. After 8 years of silence, Kris Humphries finally decided to break his silence and tell the story from his point of view. Humphries said, "I was definitely naive about how much of my life was going to change. But the one thing that really bothers me is whenever people say that my marriage was fake. There's definitely a lot about the world that is not entirely real, but our actual relationship was 100% real." Kris confessed that after the divorce, he dealt with a lot of anxiety and didn't even want to leave home. The journalist did not stop harassing him and he believed everyone was against him. But all of this was in the past, and now Kris Humphries is happy with a fortune of nothing less than $18 million. He has achieved success in the real estate market, and through that, he managed to earn more than $2 million selling a remodeled residence valued at $8.25 million. What about our Curious Sips family? Do you think Kris Humphries and Kim Kardashian married for love? Or was it only a publicity stunt? We're looking forward to reading your thoughts, and remember to become part of our Curious Sips family by subscribing to our channel. Until next time.